Good morning, my loves. Happy Thursday. It is an interesting day around here. You can hear Finn mumbling and grumbling in the background. Oh yes, it's another one of those days. Had an interesting call from someone, this was a couple of days ago, in their 80s, their mid-80s. Yeah. Now, I have known this individual my entire life. And I can honestly say, I have never, ever known them to be in a good mood. I have never known them to be happy, to just have a good day, to be happy to see you, jovial. Not once, not one time, ever. So they're in their 80s, they're in poor health, but they have always enjoyed poor health. They have always, I'm trying to think back as long as I've known them. They have always had something wrong with them. Whether it was migraines, they just didn't feel good. I'm going to sneeze. Sorry. Whether it was migraines, they just didn't feel good. Allergies, it was always something. And it's not just, a lot of us have aches and pains and allergies. I'm allergic to cats, and my nose itches 90% of the time. But he's worth it. I'm not going to bitch about it. Right, Bubba? So, you got to have his 2 cents. So, she said she just needed to call and vent. That's fine. I am a safe space for that. I knew whatever Finn had never experienced before. Yeah, it was an interesting 2 hours, wasn't it, honey? So, I heard about all the physical, mental, emotional issues, their family issues that I have heard 100 times before, but you sit and you listen, you're gracious. They need just a safe space to blow off some steam. Sometimes we all need that, and it's okay. It's really okay. I don't mind. However, they did ask me, what can I do? What can I do to change this? I'm old, I'm sick, I'm dying, I'm miserable. And I said, yeah, you are. You are truly miserable. Always have been, but you do it well. True statement. Happiness is a choice. And you have chosen repeatedly not to be happy. Well, I don't know what I have to be happy about. Okay, we're going to start small. You have a place to live. Now, this person used to have a very grandiose lifestyle. They don't now. They're in a care facility, which kind of breaks their spirit. Rubs them the wrong way, but it's their reality. You have a place to live. That is a blessing. You have food. That's a blessing. You have medicine. You have health care. That's a blessing. Your spouse is alive. That's a blessing. 2 of your children are still alive. That's a blessing. Well, she blew that off real quick. I said, okay, what makes your heart smile? What do you absolutely love to see, think, or do that just makes you feel good in here? She likes music. Okay. What kind of music? Well, she is a very religious individual. Okay, whatever works for you. But she's very big with her phone and her iPad. Listen to music all day. If that's what makes your heart smile, listen to it. Why not? Sing along, hum along. Go for it. If that's what makes you feel good, do it. Well, no, there's no excuse. There is no, well, you have a phone, keep it charged, listen to the music. Why not? She used to have a very nicely decorated home. A bit ostentatious in my opinion, but that was them. And she still has some of the things in her room where she lives now. I said, just look at those and remember the memories. Record the memories on your phone. Why not? Just go back as far as you can remember and start doing a chronology of your life. It's like an autobiography. Why not? You don't have anything else to do except gripe. Do that. Why not? Well, then she's complaining that she doesn't have friends. There are other people that she lives with in this care facility, and she says she is friendly with them. Okay. Well, then do something with them. Now, they are incapacitated. They can't go to the mall or go to movies and such. Okay, fine. But What is something that all of you enjoy doing? Do you like to play Jeopardy? Do you like board games, word games, playing cards? Oh, no, 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 no. They're religious. Okay. Then start a prayer group, start a Bible study. There's all kinds of things that you can do. All kinds of things. She was complaining about the staff where she's living. And, you know, the food isn't good. They don't like the recipes. Fine. Then each of you sit down with somebody and make a list of your favorite foods, your favorite recipes. Recall what they were, get the ingredients, and give them to these people so maybe they can give it a try. Have a family member make some of your favorite things and bring it in. Everybody, there's probably 12 or 15 people in this facility. Have everybody take turns and bring something, have a family member make something and bring it in. Just for memories. And you can share the memories and talk about it. Why not? Happiness is a choice. No matter how sick and miserable you are, you can still choose to find a little happiness. And I did remind her of when someone we both knew was gravely ill. The last couple of years of this person's life was just horrific. They were struggling to breathe. They were just in a bad mood. And they wanted to talk to people, but they didn't feel like talking, and everything wore them out. They had a short fuse. Everything exasperated them, irritated them. They were dying, and they were sick. And I said, do you remember this? And she said, oh, I remember. I remember. That was no way to behave. And I said, but honey, you're behaving the same way. You're doing the very same thing. You just don't realize it. Think about it. And it was like, oh my God, I am. Well, you have every right to feel whatever you're feeling. That's okay. You're elderly. You're very sick. We both know you're dying. You don't have family coming around like you should. I mean, I can't be around her. I'm 1,500 miles away, but I call on occasion. And she calls me. And that's fine. But sometimes you have to have, you know, what I believe, family's who you make it. I am not close to my biological parents are deceased. My adoptive parents are deceased. I am not close to my siblings. They're substantially older than I am. And after the parents passed, we didn't have anything in common at all. Nothing. We couldn't even have a conversation because we have nothing in common other than maybe the weather. So there's no communication. But family's who you make it. I have friends that are my family, that are absolutely my family, that I love to the moon and back. And I told her, just if the people in your facility where you're living, make them family. Open your heart to them. Enjoy them, listen to their stories, maybe they'll listen to yours. Family is who you make it. It has nothing to do with genetics and bloodlines. It's all about emotion and connection. But honey, you don't have to be miserable. Then she went off on all the medications she's taking. She's taking a lot of medications. She's taking a lot of pain medications. And she said that one of the doctors is concerned that she has depression. I said, because you do. You do have some clinical depression cooking. With good reason. Good reason. You're elderly. Your family's not around. Your spouse has dementia. You know, you're sick, you're miserable, you're in pain. It's a bad situation. It's just sad. But we're going to try and make the best of it. But if they want you to go on Lexapro for 90 days to see if this helps, do it. Well, they're afraid they're going to get addicted. Honey, you're in your mid-80s. You're taking pain pills like they're cotton candy. I don't think you have to worry about taking Lexapro for 90 days to help your mood. Give it a shot. What have you got to lose? Stop looking for the negative and start looking for the blessings. You know, that's the only thing that I could advise. There have been times in my life that I was very, very sick through chemo, and other times when I lost my daughter, and, you know, just a lot of times that were not good times. But you have to find the blessing. You have to find the love. You have to find the happiness and the joy. It's there, but you have to recognize it. You have to see it. You have to want to see it. Happiness is a choice. You can choose to be miserable. You can choose to be happy. You can listen to music that uplifts your spirits. You can go on YouTube and watch old TV shows that you got a kick out of when you were a kid. There's all kinds of things you can do to bring joy into your life if you want to. But that's just it. Do you want to? Are you perfectly content being miserable? Does that become who you are? It's a choice. And just because you're that person yesterday doesn't mean you have to be that person today. Happiness is a choice. Just for an hour, choose to be happy. Choose to find the blessing. Just give it a try. Honey, what have you got to lose? Honestly. That's what I said. Will she take my words of wisdom? Probably not. She never did. Why start now? But just know, some people choose to be miserable. They choose to relish in being sick and in pain. And if they're miserable, they want everybody around them miserable and feeling sorry for them. Or you can choose to be happy. Make the best of a bad situation. Surround yourself with things that make your heart smile. Memories, music, literature, movies, whatever it is. Honey, it's your choice. It's up to you, baby.